Global warming, which means the rise of temperature of our Earth atmosphere and the ocean. According to Carey, global warming is faster than we expected because of our daily activity keep enhancing the emission of greenhouse gases. If we keep turning a blind eye to the problem of global warming, this picture will be our future. To solve the problem of global warming, here are three solutions, which is establishing worldwide cooperation, inventing reusable power sources, and waste management. All countries can cooperate to establish a worldwide cooperation for solving the global warming and save energy. The cooperation can guide the participative country to save energy by leading their local company. The participative government can institute some policy to reduce the energy using and pollutant emission of the industrial companies, such as setting up an emission standard, carrying out a tax scheme, and subsidize the company renewing the facility and enhancing the technology. This can all help for saving energy and ease the problem of global warming. However, it might not work since many of the countries are still developing, so they may refuse to join the cooperation. One of the reasons is that developing countries need to use a huge amount of energy for developing. According to the statistic for the energy in Sweden, we can find that the growth of energy using in developing country is higher than the developed country. Here, Middle East and China are the developing country, and USA are the developed country. They were afraid that they might be required to limit their energy used and it will affect their country development. So they refused to action until the developed country agreed to do more. So it is possible for the developing country to refuse joining the cooperation. So it might not work for using the worldwide cooperation. Inventing reusable power sources is another way to solve the problem of global warming and save energy. It can reduce the using quantity and side effect of fossil fuels. Here is some example of reusable power sources. Nowadays, fossil fuels are the majority power sources of our daily life. Suffering from the side effect of using fossil fuel is continuously happened unless human invents reusable power sources to replace fossil fuels. Biofuel is one of the examples. The government can construct some generating plants and waste separating system to generate electricity for supplying the demand of household and car consumptions. Moreover, comparing with fossil fuels, using biofuel can decrease the amount of emitted pollutants, since biofuel will not emit CO2 when burning, so it can be a substitution for fossil fuels. Unfortunately, inventing new power sources may have some limitation, which is a limitation of technology and problem of costs. Firstly, current technology cannot invent power sources that can fully substitute fossil fuels, although biofuel can supply electricity for consumption. The problem is that biofuel cannot generate sufficient electricity to supply all of the demand, since the technology cannot support the production of electricity by using fossil fuels. Furthermore, inventing new power sources requires a huge amount of costs, which is the cost of generating plants, the cost of buying technology from other countries, the cost of operation, and cost of production. We can find that inventing new power sources cannot solve the problem within a short period. So, inventing reusable power sources might not be the best solution for solving global warming. The best solution would be waste management in our daily life. Most of the carbon dioxide emission is caused by the daily activity of humans, such as driving and turning on air conditioner. This activity will seriously affect and increase the temperature of atmosphere. Recycle is one kind of waste management. Many things can be recycled, such as plastic, cans, and paper. According to the Environmental Paper Network, 70 trees will be saved by recycling 1 ton of waste papers. It can reduce the pollutant emission from the landfill and using incinerator, since some of the rubbish have been recycled. Some may argue that individual and industry cannot help to save energy. They reckon the amount of individual energy saving and using is just a teeny part. A well-known activity, Earth Hour, showing that individual can save energy. The activity encouraged people to turn off the light in 1 hour, and people just do it individually. In 2013, the activities helped Taiwan to save many electricity, which equal to the carbon absorbing volume of 26.8 hectare of trees. Some industries might argue that saving energy will affect their productivity and very costly to replace the facility. However, saving energy can create a positive image for industry and attract more customers. The energy management system of Luen Ham Hotel helps them to gain the Hong Kong Awards for Environmental Excellence. It attracts 20% more foreigners to live in Luen Ham Hotel every year. It implies that the society can save a huge amount of energy if they save energy in their daily life. To conclude, all humans have the undoubtable responsibility to save energy. Waste management in our daily life is the best solution, since every individual can participate to action for saving energy, and a huge amount of resources will be saved that it can help to reduce the problem of global warming. So, let's start to save energy.